Okay, and this is recording number 3, and this is going to be an example, more of an academic lesson. So less of me just talking, and I'm going to actually show you something in a minute. And we're not at the point yet where we're going to really explain it. I just want to preview kind of the format that we're going to use to help you all get ready. Whether you're a rising educator or you're a assistant educator or as the leads, to help you help them so that it stays somewhat organized, and also so that we stay somewhat uniform in the delivery of our information, so that we can help the participant team understand how things are done. It actually helps them to work through that a little easier. So I'm going to put this in front of my face, and you're just going to hear me talking. So here is a simple format, and I'm going to zoom in to the top, and you can see there's a title at the top, and you can see there's some information right here, which is not really important, but we're also going to move down to this section right here where you see materials and equipment, and then you're going to see visual aids. So in this format, which I'm going to post so that you have it, and I will actually post this before this recording is placed so that you can see this, you can look at it. Those bullet points are places that you're going to fill in information. Once you have your topic that you're teaching, we're going to encourage you to think about what you need to teach that topic and what kind of visual aids. So we're talking about different learning styles for the participants, and the basic, easiest way for me to explain the differences between left brain, right brain is that I think left brain it is, they love information first. They need to understand the information, they need to see it in an organized manner, they like to be able to make notes, and then they like to put it into practice and using their notes and the information that they feel that they understand. On the right brain, or the opposite side, which would be me, we just want to see a couple bullet points and we want to get up and go do it and go through the experience of doing it, and then come back and look through the information, and now the information will make sense. So that's a really easy way to think about what we have to be able to do as educators to deliver information that helps them to work well and to learn well. So we're going to use somewhat of a guide as we go through our lessons. So there is that, and then the goal of this Head Shape Matters class is going to be basically teaching our participants. All of our goals for all of our teaching modules will be the same: to teach Head Shape Matters, the patented system of cutting. That's our goal. The next thing is when you get your topic is, what will be your objectives or the things that you have to accomplish in your topic. So this blank section that's not filled in, again, here is this shell, and that is the word objectives. And there we're going to talk about in the next session, how do you fill that out? What does that mean? But a basic overview of that is what needs to be accomplished. If you take sectioning, what do we need to teach them in order for them to be able to section? So that's what the objective area is. And then that's pretty much it. We have materials, what do you need, visual aids, what are you going to supply, or what do you think that they should have to help them learn what it is that you're teaching in a very simple way. And then you have a goal, and our goal is a common goal to teach Head Shape Matters, and then we have objectives. The objectives for each topic will be a little bit different. But objectives, or the things that you want to accomplish, are also generally verbs. So you're going to demonstrate how to do the sectioning. You're going to review at the end. So that's another term, that's an action word. You might give them a piece of paper where they have to fill in notes so that they would fill in the blank while you're going along. So whatever it is that you want them to do or draw or whatever, you're going to use that. Those are your objectives. Those are actions that are going to help you, your participants, learn what it is that you're teaching. And it's not big, it's not a lot. So we just have the title of what session you're teaching. We got to know that. We have to have whatever you need, materials, equipment could be, you need PowerPoint slides specific to your topic. You need clips, you need combs, you need a mannequin head, and you need a mannequin stand. That's your materials. Your visual aid might be a picture of the sectioning. So you have a picture included so that they can see it on paper and write notes as well as see you do it. You're going to have a review sheet, and it might be something that's colorful because you want to involve the creative side as well as the non-creative side. So I think we are going to give you this kind of shell, and we're going to, depending on where you are, if you're a rising educator, you're going to work really hard with your team lead, and you're going to create that together. And then if you're a assistant educator already, we're going to encourage you to try to fill some of that in on your own, create it on your own, and then we're here to just help you. So we'll give you that format next session, next recording. I'm going to go through each one and just explain a little bit more, and we'll give you an example. So you'll have the shell that you can fill in yourself. You'll eventually have your topic that you're going to be teaching and the shell, and then you're also going to have a sample of one that's kind of done. So we're going to help you prepare in that way so that we all have this uniform way of preparing, and that will help us deliver in a uniform way as well. So the final thing for this is I just want you to think left brain, right brain, creative, linear. And I'm going to give you an example of that with my new dishwasher. So Craig and I got a new dishwasher because our dishwasher broke. And Craig is very linear and I am very creative. So this is a prime example of what happens to two different people, two different learning styles. Craig wants to read through the material that comes with it and read through, and then as he knows where the buttons are and where the start button is and what happens, as he gets all that information, then he walks over to the dishwasher and he looks at the display and he goes through everything and he's ready to understand it. But he really wanted to understand it first in its note form before he even touched the dishwasher in reality. And guess what? On my end of that, I want to feel the dishwasher, look at it, look at all the buttons, possibly touch a few that I maybe should or shouldn't, and then kind of experience that, and then I can go back and I can look at the notes, and the notes make sense to me. So if I don't do that action first, I have a hard time taking in a lot of notes. And if the other side learning style don't have those notes or those fill-ins or that information, they have a hard time doing the experience. So you're going to notice that teaching that you're going to have people who can't wait to get up and do, and you have people who are sitting down at that table that really want to study their information. So we have to kind of be ready at all times we have to deliver an information in a reasonably efficient manner and possibly have more information in that packet so that people who are note takers and information people have access to the information. And then yet we need to get up and experience reasonably quick so that we keep those people from getting detached in the learning session. So there's this constant balance of trying to keep everybody working forward in an efficient manner, yet they're so different. So that's our lesson for today. It's a simple way to look at different learning styles, and we're going to find that we have that as well in teaching styles. So I'm out for today, and I will bring back the next lesson, which will be an example of a filled out shell of that, and we'll talk more about each section. Okay, see you later.